Howdy and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, uh, a new playthrough. So a few things happened, uh, which is why there was quite a bit of break. I realized with the last video that was uploaded, there was a huge audio issue. As well, after or before I realized that I already filmed another episode, and there was also that same audio issue. And I just really didn't feel like, going back halfway through the game because there's already some stuff with the playthrough I was having issues with. Mostly the move sets. I found out the issue with that, or at least I think I did. And I fixed that to an extent, and I'll explain that as we go about. As well as, let me stop the, well, we can let this cutscene play. As well as, I did find out the potential issue to the frame rate issue. I had my CPU technically overclocked, but it's actually I had the option set to underclock, and I'm not sure why that was on, to be honest. So it's actually only running at 37% sometimes. We will see if that causes any sort of improvement throughout the game. For the most part, this playthrough will be about the exact same, except I will be allowing evolutions to occur. But we have to keep the same Pokemons in our team until we go to the next quote-unquote boss. To kind of streamline this playthrough, because last time we were at the Cypher's Lab, I think that was called. I don't know, but basically the where they make the Shadow Pokemon. I will be cutting a lot of content until we get to that. I will only be showing the Pokemon battles, and then we'll catch up from there. So with that being stated, let's go ahead and let's start this. Last time we were miles, maybe we kilometers this time. Oh, let's do bios. So, like I said before, we're mostly going to be skipping a lot of this stuff. I'll show you the battles, so that we don't have to watch 4 episodes of getting back to where we were before. I'm going to try to manually fix the CPU to see exactly how to save this issue. Now, you can see we actually have the correct move we're supposed to have, which is Hidden Power. We do not have Salamence's moveset of Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, and here's another one. Luckily, we are Hidden Power fighting. Okay, that was had to be a crit, so well, I guess it was not. Also, what's interesting is that was I wasn't paying attention, but I think that was Unknown J. I did do a test run, and it was Unknown U last time, so that is interesting. But it's still against a Jigglypuff. So now we're going to see what our new Pokemon is, and it is a Gyarados. Intimidate. This would probably be by far the strongest beginning Pokemon you can ever get in a game. And here we have, now you probably notice a few things. Gyarados does not naturally learn Fire Blast, but it can get it from a TM, or HM, but TM in this case. To the only way I could find out to fix the moveset is I had to let Pokemon get any move that they could naturally get. So these are all legal moves. You could just give them random moves, but could have something like, you know, Earthquake, or I'm not, maybe it can learn that, but I don't think it can. So these are moves that I can learn from level up, egg moves, and TM slash HMs. Moves that I cannot naturally learn, it cannot get. With that being said, though, with HM and TMs, they were, I guess in this case only TMs, they were full compatible. I think that would be kind of cool. So I thought I'd add that in just for the heck of it. On another note is on overworld items, I have banned CDs because in the last game we were just getting too many battle CDs and it was kind of a letdown, to be honest. With that being said, I'll see you guys for the next battle. So if you notice, I did actually randomize the numbers, Rock Smash. So which should be a HM. So in theory, I should be able to teach this to my Gyarados. So, and this was because, yes, this is because with the last game, there was an issue where basically all TMs were impossible to teach you Pokemon. But I'll see you guys with the next event. So I will, besides battles, I'll let you guys see any important cutscenes and me get items, so you're not out of the loop of what items I got. As soon as we catch up with the Cypher brothers, I feel like it's not Cypher. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. We would basically stop this whole cutting. Plus, this does make the first episode a lot faster. 4 moonstones, nice. I don't know. I hope we can sell those possibly. Well. This could actually be bad for us, since this should in theory have an electrical move at this point. Intimidate doesn't do too much since it will all be special. Oh, of course. FYI, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that Fire Blast is actually supposed to be the Japanese kanji symbol or whatever for the word fire. Pretty cool. Here is a battle I missed last time, so we're going to go ahead with it. And I'm pretty sure it gets progressively stronger as the story goes on too, so... now we don't actually have any water moves at this point. So, some of you guys might be wondering how some of this is possible. So, because I put the TMs on full, any Pokemon can learn any TM, technically, because a legal move in this Randomizer is includes TMs that the Pokemon can actually learn, it's in theory possible that Pokemon could learn a move that they're not supposed to. I don't think Graveler is supposed to learn it, but it's possible that Onyx could, in theory, learn Fire Blast. I'm actually not too sure, to be honest. Okay, let's see who we'll get this time. Metagross, wow, okay. Major upgrade from last playthrough. Sorry, quick little edit there on my end. I'm kind of going fast with the dialogue since you guys have just seen this. Oh, okay, so we will be getting a Claydol, which is a pretty cool Pokemon. Ice Beam, okay. First, I love the animation of Ice Beam, so. Look how big that model is in this game. XD and Battle Revolutions, I'm pretty sure those were the last games to use actual realistic model sizes. We already have a moon shard? I thought we had a moonstone, to be honest, so I don't think it matters because we can actually buy all of this stuff anyways. Although maybe we can't buy a sun shard. Maybe we can't buy that, so. But actually, impossible evolutions are fixed, so it doesn't matter, so we would get the Thunderstone. Okay. Not opposed to that. Sharpedo is actually not a bad Pokemon. You know, I'm a little worried that Gyarados could easily knock out this Pokemon, so I might actually slow Pokeball and see what happens. Beat up, huh? Just an FYI, in case one of you guys want to see what our Pokemon look like right now. Metagross, Steel Psychic, has a much higher attack, which is good for the Steel typing, not good for the Psychic, but so be it. Here we have our little Piranha, with a pretty good ability, I believe, Rough Skin. It affects a lot of abilities in this game, so... Okay, I believe Soft Sand, I think it increases our ground type moves, but it might be it decreases their, let's see, yeah, ground type moves. Okay. We're about to get a pretty OP Dragonite, but Zartu is a pretty good Psychic type. I'm a little worried about the lack of type diversity, though. We have 2 water types and now 2 Psychic types. But secondary typing, we do have Flying and Steel and Dark, so... Now we absolutely do have to be worrisome about this pseudo-legendary Dragonite. No, we do not, actually. Let's get this out of the way with. It helps our cause anyways. Screech, huh? I can't remember what that does, to be honest. Okay. So it does seem like the shadow issue was fixed, where they would learn the moves that they were assigned to the original shadow Pokemon, so... it seems like we're going to purify this Metagross fairly quickly. And there it is. Caravana. We're supposed to pronounce it. So I skipped the 5 minutes of dialogue of them both being in a reverse stage. Okay, that sucks. Ooh, okay. That was a little too close. So I'm not too interested in having 5 rocks mats, and you can actually sell them for a pretty penny, so we'll get rid of 2 of them. As well as the... Okay, not worth it to sell. Okay, I guess you could not sell a moonstone, we can sell a thunderstone. I think frustration is another move that they also got rid of in the new generations. Huh. Okay. That could come in some use. So could false swipe as well. Just don't forget our rules is once we defeat a boss, we have to switch to a whole new team of Pokemon. So shoot, huh? I guess I'm not able to teach it to me. There's a chance that once I purify these Pokemon, they might be able to learn some of these moves. Ooh, that was a little scary. I thought I was going to crash for a second. Okay, this is kind of a useless move. And I've got that thing might have poison point, so I might get poisoned, but we'll see. Lovely animation for that. That was a mistake. I forgot I already called him. I thought I was attacking with Caravan or whatever the heck you pronounce it. Dugana. That is not a Pokemon you see often. I kind of forgot, or I guess I didn't realize that everyone out here wanted to battle. No, she's okay, I thought that's a Dragon Knight for a second. Okay. It's a boy Sneasel. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with a poison issue, so let's get rid of that thing. Also, something that you may not know is that when you rest in this game, it increases your accuracy, and it I can't tell if I cannot tell if he's in a frustration mode. I don't think he is. No, he's not. It does wake up your Pokemon too, so. You know, I think unfortunately they also got rid of teleport in their games too, which was such a shame to be honest. Hmm. Oh, let us do this thing. Guess I'm going after my boy Kyoto, so. Yeah, they really want my Gyarados dead. Oh, so I forgot to unpause this, but luckily we didn't miss too much. I mean, none of these pose are threats, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, dang. I don't know what that is. I did ban bad items, so let's see. Okay. Oh, what doing? Dang. This battle will be legendary. Sunny day, huh? Okay, just had to come back because obviously once you purify your first Pokemon, you have to go back to the old man's house. Man, I lag in this location. Okay, so here's how we're going to end off this episode. I didn't talk a lot. I just want to skip through this as much as possible. Our Metagross is now completely purified. So now there's probably better Pokemon for the in games, but there's no duplicate, so I'm excited. So this will make the beginning games pretty easy, assuming not everyone else has pseudo legendaries. I did regain Confusion and Frustration, which is a move that has always been bad, and I'm glad they took it out of the game. It makes no sense, to be honest, why you would want your if you train your Pokemon, they're going to like you anyway, so I will be changing that. Here's a Corvana. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. He did gain Leer and Torment. So let us see what we can give them in terms of TMs real quick. Let us see how this. Now does beat up only work with other Pokemon that have beat up? I had to look at some stuff. So I'm going to put it in because I'm never seeing myself use Frustration. Another thing is, since Dark types were considered special before Generation 4, but this actually activates counter in that mirror coat. So because that, you could say that this was maybe the first, I guess, physical move that was originally special. So Mega Horn. I don't know if that's a good move or not. Let me see something. Oh, yeah, it might be good against Dork. Like I'm never gonna use Frustration. I'm just getting rid of it. So. And now, can you actually pair this with or let me check that out real quick. No, you cannot. Alright, with all that, then let's see. Maybe Heal Bell. I don't know. It's kind of useless, but what was this Pokemon's move? Nah. Okay, this is where we are going to end it off. So thank you guys for sticking with me and being patient as I fix up a lot of the issues.